Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. 5:47 in the morning. Heading to the track club is doing, like, we do community, like, volunteering, and we do a lot of the 5Ks and half marathon, and that's what I'm heading to. And it's like a water station contest, so we're superheroes. So I will show you my entire costume once I get there. That's when I'm gonna actually put it on. I'm in the van because I have like so much stuff. You probably can't see it. I got like 7 signs and tents and stuff like that. So I'll come back when it's daylight to show you everything. The purpose of them is to be with you.
Superheroes. Good job.
Hey guys, so I'm done. Still got my tutu on and my little cuff things that the parent made me. I have a picture that I'll insert and some footage. It was really fun. Just it's tiresome. It's almost 11. So you know we got there at like 6:15. So we're just tired, and there's practice at 3. I don't know if I'm going to still like go to practice because I'm meeting my family in Alabama at 6 for dinner, and I really need to rest. We got second place in the contest, which is $500 for the club, so we're excited about that. Hey guys, sorry. So it's like 5 o'clock. Dinner is actually not till 7, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to my brother's house early so I can see my niece and nephews, because I haven't like physically seen them in several weeks. We talk all the time on FaceTime, but I decided to go ahead and go see them because they've been asking like, Tia, are you gonna come by this weekend? Can we come over there? But they've been like really sick. And then last week my brother was sick with the flu, so your girl wasn't trying to be around none of them except for when I dropped my brother off that steroid pack, but he had already been on Tamiflu for like 3 days or whatever and was back at work. So I am extremely tired. I dozed off for maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and my phone, I think, woke me up. I don't even know what woke me up, and I kind of was angry because like I was so tired, and then like I couldn't go back to sleep. My back is pretty bad. It's been bad, but then last night me sitting on the floor to do that stuff for the marathon thing today. So I was making posters and trying to like Mod Podge to make a poster of some stuff that a parent made, and I literally could not feel my legs, no lie. So I ended up last night, or you might as well say this morning, 1 o'clock to 12:01, I took a muscle relaxer because the pain was just like unbearable. I couldn't do it anymore. So when I got up this morning, I was like, oh, okay, I'm okay. But by the time I got to the marathon, I was kind of like it came right back. Like, I guess it was like, oh, we're awake now. And it was painful, but I pushed through it. Because you got to do... There's one of those flipping, jumping spiders in my car. And it's freaking me out. I'm pulling over. I don't know where it went. I will freak out if it's like on me. I saw it and then it went into, I was a spider web on the car. And then I saw it, but then it went in the crack. I ain't trying to have no wreck from no spider, y'all. I really am not. Oh, I don't do insects and bugs. Like, I know it's not a bad spider, but those little things jump all over the place. I'm freaking out. Whew. I hope I can find this thing. So anyway, oh, that's gonna drive me nuts because I can't see it. You know, they just jump. Oh, y'all. Anyway, so I'm gonna head over, like I said, to see them, and then we're gonna go have sushi. My two cousins and my brother. Damn.
Now show him again. But yeah, his name is Smokey. We just call him
I'll Google some good dog names. Yeah. You got all your hair down. Why are they in a ponytail? Why are you running? Why you said don't go in the kitchen?
Oh yeah. Because the food's hot.
Oh, it's already done?
No,
it's still in the oven?
It's still hot.
It smells. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. So day 2, going back to the same doctor's office that Michael had to go to yesterday for his knee injection. But I have to see my pain doctor today, and like life has been like kind of I don't know, stressful and frustrating as far as trying to remember appointments and changing appointments. It's like brain fog has been real and it's kind of aggravating. So I think even though I have like all my stuff on my phone, like sometimes I don't look at the alert when it alerts on my phone to say, hey, you got this. And I write it on our wall calendar in the kitchen and still forget stuff. So I'm heading to the pain doctor and in pain because it's like it's really kind of windy and cool and cloudy today. I don't know if I guess it's supposed to rain because it's now starting to sprinkle. And I have no umbrella because I'm in the van. So I have my jacket because I'm in the van. Oh, he has an umbrella. Praise Jesus. So yeah, it's just a struggle right now. I can't take it at this point. And I don't want to have to keep using the strong medical marijuana that knocks me out because I got stuff that I got to get done. Why would you be walking in the road? Stay here behind in the doggone grass. People. So, yeah. I don't know if she's like trying to get away from somebody because the guy's walking and she stopped in the middle of the road looking back to where he's at. Looks kind of suspect to me. But I ain't trying to judge. But that's what they doing. Yeah, he's looking back like he's pissed and paced and he's screaming back. Yeah. Anyways, let me get off of here and I'll come back once I, make it there. Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm well. You look amazing.
Thank you.
My goodness, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
My goodness, how are you?
I'm okay other than my back, but but other than that, I'm doing really good. So.
Well, fill me in with everything.
So I'm trying to remember when I last saw you. I don't even remember.
It was back at December 18th.
Okay, so after I saw you, they've confirmed that after with blood work, there's no more lupus, no trace or anything in my system. Like, I didn't believe it, so I had my dermatologist repeat the lab work.
Yeah.
And he redid everything, like nothing is there. So I just said, it's God healed from that. So they stopped all those.
A miracle?
Yeah, it is. So like as soon as you stopped all that cell step, I dropped 16 pounds in December. So then me and my husband are doing like Juice Plus diet. So I've lost like a total of almost 30.
That's unreal.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I said. So it's like a whole, like, I feel like completely like a new person again. Yeah. So except for my back, but
yeah.
I was hoping that like, okay, I was able to like, I was walking like a mile, like 3 times a week. And, all of a sudden within the last couple months, it's just gotten to my back. It's just gotten really bad. And I don't like sitting now. I feel like there's a knife in my rectal area. My legs are going numb, like really bad. And I told my husband, I was like, well, the fact that I'm not on anything other than pretty much my medical marijuana, I told her I took half a baclofen the last 2 days because it's just been unbearable. And since I last saw you, I've probably taken like 1.5 Percocets, and that was like half increments because it would get to that point. But I don't know if now my body will accept an injection, because you know I had the issue with the steroids, and I was thinking if it's just because of all those lupus stuff. That could be the issue.
Well, the steroids still have that same risk of myopathy. You know what I mean? The steroid-induced myopathy, regardless of whether or not there's that
other treatments or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly. So it doesn't really change that, you know, potential risk. We certainly can, you know, do injections just depending on, you know, where the pain is the worst. The thing that concerns me is that nothing was, all those injections that we were trying, nothing was helping. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'm just at a point, like, I don't want any, of course, medications or anything. And the medical marijuana is helpful, but, like, I switched to this Serene Strength or something. And it really doesn't do, even though it's, like, 5-part CBD and, like, 1 THC. It seems like the one that had less CBD worked. I don't know, but I have no clue why that is. But they've been out at the dispensary, so I need to like go look at the other one, which I don't. It's just they're way more expensive than where I go. So I was like, I really don't want to. And I kept like, are you gonna get it in? They were like, oh, it's coming, but it's like, I guess you like at their mercy. And the other one that I do at night, I just can't, like, it knocks you out, and that's why I take it at night unless I'm like in severe pain during the day. But like I'm like, I can't take this. I'm like, so I don't know my other options. And I was like, oh, you know, me losing some weight, I should feel better and walking. And I'm just like, oh.
Well, I mean, it's amazing what you've accomplished. Although in the grand scheme of things, it is still pretty short time, like in the grand scheme of everything that you've certainly been through. Are you doing anything in terms of well, tell me about your pulmonary status. What is
he's like on hold because he said that he doesn't want to send me to UAB. Because he feels like once the lupus treatments were getting out of my system, hopefully my lungs will reverse.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of like on hold. I mean, he gave me some more inhalers. I have bouts, but nothing like I was. So I don't want to go through a heart cath again or any of that stuff. So I'm saying no. But my dermatologist has diagnosed me with hidradenitis suppurativa, the inflammatory skin disease, which is horrible because he wants me to do Humira, which is the immunosuppressant.
Yeah.
And I see him tomorrow to make a decision. And I don't want to, because the research that I've done, if I continue to lose weight, like the areas that are problematic, hopefully maybe the continued weight loss will help it not flare as much. I just don't physically think my body can take being on an immunosuppressant again now.
Yeah, I don't blame you for sure.
Yeah, so we've done 2 antibiotic rounds January and last month, and it didn't work.
Really do.
But I just told my husband I'd rather suffer with that at this point, because I would have to give myself weekly injections. I just can't. Like, mentally, I'm just not ready to go through that. So,
yeah, I certainly don't blame you. What other options do we have for pain? It's all, the tailbone is kind of...
Yeah, it's like literally like I'm sitting, like it's straight up, like I'm sitting on a knife. It hurts so bad. And it's more on my right side, I guess, is the worst side. And it's the sciatic pain. It's going all the way down my leg. But both of my feet are numb. Like my quad is like spasm and it's painful. Across my back, my hips hurt. So I'm like, I don't know. You know, I've tried stretches, like some yoga pose type stretches that are supposed to help back pain.
Oh yeah, that's supposed to be great.
Yeah. And I mean, it gives relief for like 5-10 minutes. And then it's like right back.
Yeah. The MRIs that you did last year in March of the back and the pelvis didn't show any problems directly with the tailbone.
Because I remember I had that pudendal nerve issue that Dr. Harris said, and I had that pudendal nerve injection.
Yeah.
Which was horrible, but it kind of like got better per se, but I don't know.
Yeah. And then we know there's that little bit of scar tissue on the right hand side of that L5S1 level. That's probably the reason why that sciatic nerve is feels like that is going all the way down the leg. The pelvis MRI showed a little bit of the bursitis on the sides of your hips, and then swelling in the joints, the hip joints themselves, which can cause pain, when you're sitting down, even to go into that area too.
Because when I'm sitting, or especially it's worse when you have to go to the bathroom, and if you're on there for more than 5 minutes, like I'm almost about to fall over when I get up because my legs are just that numb.
Golly.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck? You just gotta get discouraged. Like, it's like you take 5 steps forward and 10 steps back.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I mean, you're doing everything that I can think of in terms of trying to stay active despite the pain. I know, heat and ice are temporary. The prayer has obviously done miracles.
Amen.
Yeah, yes. We can always do, new rounds of physical therapy, water therapy, although I know for a while with the urinary tract infections we wanted to avoid that. That's certainly another option. Massage acupuncture treatments can sometimes be helpful, although again not covered by insurance. And we can try injections again. That caudal epidural injection that we tried the most recent time would still be what I'd recommend doing, especially because of the pain that's going down, that sciatic type of location.
Okay. Let me see. I guess I'll talk to my husband, and we have a new team doctor that's a chiropractor, and maybe he can suggest for the track. Yeah, so hopefully maybe he can suggest something and give me a break on the price, and maybe I can go. I just knew when I did adjustments with chiropractors, it never worked. It was the worst stuff ever. I was just meaning on the massage side of things.
Yeah. That's what I would lean on more. With the hardware in your spine, I would not recommend any kind of forceful, adjustments.
I learned that the hard way.
Or any kind of traction because of the hardware. But they have like some electronic treatments that they can do. That's he would obviously know. What options there may be. I think that's perfectly reasonable. There are some acupuncturists in our community that are, also skilled. So I think any of those options could be reasonable for sure.
I'll talk to my husband and see, because it's just getting to the point to where I'm having to like lay down in the day. Like I've done so good from January.
I can't believe it. I mean,
and so not to have to take naps, and then it's like when you do, I get like sad and just like I don't want to. And he's just like, you need to rest. It's okay. And I got my inflammation markers rechecked, and they're a little elevated. So I don't know if it's because my back is hurting and the hidradenitis inflammation stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. So, I think. I mean, honestly, I probably. Just want to offer encouragement, if nothing else, I mean, it sounds like things are just dramatically improved.
It's a lot better.
And of course, there are times when you're going to have setbacks, just that's unfortunately the nature of pain.
Exactly.
But I agree with your husband, like, rest when you need to. And if things are overall moving in a positive direction and you have more good days than not good days, that still is, you're in a world better place than you were a year ago,
way better. So, I just have to look at it that way.
It's just hard.
He's just excited. He's like, oh my God, I just can't believe like you're a whole different person, like, to be able to like just clean, like where I couldn't do that before. I still have to take breaks, but it's just like, wow, you can do that. And he was like, we went to a track meet, I think it was in February. And he was like, do you realize that you were able to stay the entire track meet? Because normally I would get there for like 2 hours, set up,
gosh.
And then I would sit in the van for the rest of the day. Because it would just be too much. And the rheumatologist, she did mention that fibromyalgia is probably a lot of the inflammation, aching stuff. But she was mentioning some stuff. I was like, I'm not taking antidepressants anymore. I'm not going to do any of that. No, ma'am. So she's like, well, I don't have any of the options. I was like, I didn't ask you for options, but thank you for saying that it's fibromyalgia. But, so I kind of better know, like, what other natural options, that I can do.
And the mainstay of treatment for fibromyalgia is just daily movement. Low impact movement. So, the medicines can help, but if you're looking for more conservative options, just gentle movement is by far the best. I mean, that's remarkable.
And a lot of people are like, but lupus has no cure. And I was like, well, God is the cure. And I was like, because it makes you wonder at first.
Chills.
Like, it was definitely a testimony time. So, because I was at a very dark place when all of that was going on, when she was adjusting my meds. And I reached out to my prayer group and I was like, hey, ladies, can y'all please, pray for me? That was like December the 7th. And then I saw her like the 23rd. It was right before Christmas, the 23rd or something. And she's like, it's not there. But my husband's like, you're healed. Like, leave it alone. And I was like, no. I'm going to the dermatologist and let him do it. And, he redid everything. He's like, girl, whatever prayers you're doing, they're working. I was like, thank you.
That's remarkable.
So
I have to give you credit, because literally, if you've had that big of functional improvement, you know what I mean? Your husband is noticing it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's dramatic. Like, it really, really is.
Yeah, I almost feel back to like the me before lupus, and the me before having to have back surgeries, except for, like, I know my back stuff is going to be a lifelong thing that I'll have to deal with no matter what. And I just have to, do what I have to do and just understand, like, even though lupus is gone, like, I still have to pace myself.
Yes.
And I can't do all the stuff that I think I can do in my head, and it still frustrates me, but it is what it is.
Yes, yes. I have to let you celebrate. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I feel like so much of this, and again, even though you may have these little setbacks overall, I mean, the first time I met you, you were literally like on oxygen in a wheelchair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was bad. And I look back and I'm like, wow. So I'm like, I'm just trying to stay encouraged. And I'm glad me and my husband are both doing the weight loss. So it's easier, you know, than you're trying to do it by yourself. So
no doubt, no doubt. And the hard part, honestly, is just maintaining.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
but it's like once you start on a diet, like trying to sneak and eat our cheat meals, we hate it. Our taste buds are different, and then it makes you sick. Yeah, so it's just like it's not even worth it. Like I'm just like, we'll just eat the healthy stuff. So we're doing paleo for our sensible meal. So I mean, you still get to have like meat and you know. But like my favorite now is just steak and Brussels sprouts. Like I do the Brussels sprouts and bacon with this balsamic reduction. It's so good.
That does sound really good. Yeah. That sounds really good.
So I'll talk with him and I'll talk with the team chiropractor to see some options. Pray about it, and then I'll see how I do this week. I'll just try to take it easy, and if it's still pretty bad, then I'll try to call back and schedule.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that, you know, and just kind of setting a goal daily, not anything that's overwhelming, but just a goal in terms of, you know, whether it's step number
I'm doing that with one of my Instagram friends. Like, are you? Yeah, she's like, I was like, I can't do 10,000 steps a day like you're doing, but I was like, my goal is 3,000 just to start somewhere.
Absolutely, absolutely. And just, you know that it's not going to be 7 days a week, but if it's, you know,
3 days is something.
Right, exactly. And this is all with the goal of, you know, lifestyle change and slow but sure.
Yeah, healthier meat.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh, you're just literally, you're amazing. You really are.
You've been awesome. I just thank you so much because like you weren't trying to like push meds down me and not listen. Like you know, we got to work together to make the decision that was the best. And
well, that is what I'm here for. It's, you know, like I said, there are lots of options that we have, but not everything is right for every person.
Exactly.
And you are like literally just like a spokesperson, I feel. You know what I mean? In terms of all that you've accomplished. So I celebrate that so much. So much.
I tell anybody the medical marijuana, when I say hands down that was a game changer, I never would have in my wildest dreams thought that would help. And I know they have topical, and I was like, well, maybe the topical, but I was like, how's it gonna make me feel? So I may talk to Dr. Toole next month about switching up and doing topical, because right now I just do the oral vape type or whatever. So I may talk to him about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to, should we schedule a follow-up visit in a couple months, or do you want to call me if you
I'll call.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm going to talk to him, and hopefully by, you know, I'm going to see how I do, and by Monday I can make a decision if I want the injection or not, and then we can go from there.
Absolutely.
Because I'm getting my Mediport taken out Tuesday. I almost cried because I got my first blood draw today's Tuesday, so last week, and I made sure I was hydrated, and I was like, okay, God, I was like, this is going to be the moment, like, to say if I can or can't get this thing out. And you know, the girl, she was so awesome. And she was like, are you okay? I was like, no, you just don't understand. Like, I've had this thing for almost 2.5, 3 years. And I was like, I'm ready. It's like that. Like, I've had a chapter closed. This is the next chapter to close. I get that out next week. I'm just so excited.
Yes. Well, take time to, you know, literally just celebrate.
Oh, yeah.
Do something fun for yourself, even if it's, you know, just an extra little.
I know, right?
Back. Oh, yes, definitely. Okay, well, please don't hesitate to call me. You know, even if you want to touch base, you know I will be here. I'd love to kind of just see how you're doing and, you know, just be a big supporter for you.
Awesome.
So
thank you.
Yes, my pleasure. I'll step out and just talk with Danielle real quick and she'll be right back in.
Okay. Thank you. Yay.
Good job.
Thanks.
You take care, okay?
You too.
Alright guys, so I'm done at the doctor.
I did record. I'll edit that part. But I have to make a decision. I talked to Michael a little bit, but I'm going to talk when I get home. Because it's hard to hear in the van. We talked about doing a caudal epidural, which I've had that before because of the type of symptoms that I'm having. She also mentioned that acupuncture and massage would be good, but of course insurance does not pay for those. So our team doctor is a chiropractor, so I'm gonna ask him like what he suggests. She does not suggest that I do any type of adjustments because of the fact that I have hardware in my back, the cage and screws from my surgeries. I told her I'm gonna rest for the week and try to just give my body a chance to like recuperate, take, you know, the muscle relaxer if I need it, or the medical marijuana, and just rest. And I will call her on Monday to let her know what I decide, because she said that there's still that chance because of the steroid causing the muscle myopathy, that it can still happen even though I'm not on like the lupus stuff. Because I just told her, like, I don't know, before I just felt like my body was just in a haywire point, and that maybe that was the cause. But then of course I wasn't on that when I was, you know, little, taking prednisone for asthma. So I don't really know. I'm just really gonna talk to Michael, pray about the situation, to see what's best. But I told her that it's getting pretty bad because I am like to the point of tears. So I don't know. She was very encouraging, very happy about no more lupus and the miracles of God and the weight loss. It's just, I've got to figure some stuff out. Like, I don't want to hurt, but like she said, that there are going to be moments, because I have had, you know, I've had 4 back surgeries, that I'll have good days and then I'll have bad days. And to just try to stay motivated, to know that, you know, it's just a setback, but it's okay. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stay positive, because it's a lot to take in when you're, you know, haven't really had to take naps in the middle of the day, but now you are because the pain is so bad, and it's just a lot and a little overwhelming for me. So I'm just trying to be positive at this point. Yeah. But I'm almost at the house, and I'll probably just eat pulled pork sandwich, I guess, for lunch. I had a shake. I'm just so like nauseated, like it's unbearable, and my blood pressure was like 95/73. So I'm about to chug this water down. But yeah, I just don't feel good in my stomach. Like, I just feel really sick. But yeah, everything with my labs looked good except for my inflammation markers were elevated. And I don't know if that's just because of the hidradenitis, because it's an inflammatory skin issue and it is on 10 right now. So I'm not really sure how to take those lab results, but it's what it is. I'll try to come back.